The Bhagavad Gita, a sacred text of Hinduism, presents a profound dialogue between Lord Krishna and the warrior Arjuna. This dialogue unfolds on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, where Arjuna faces a moral dilemma. Chapter 10, known as Vibhuti Yoga, delves into the awe-inspiring concept of Krishna's divine manifestations. It's like opening a window into the infinite possibilities of the universe. Imagine standing at the edge of the cosmos, gazing at the vast expanse of stars and galaxies. That's the feeling Vibhuti Yoga evokes. Before this chapter, Krishna emphasizes the importance of selfless action and the pursuit of knowledge. He explains the transient nature of the material world and the eternal essence of the soul. Now in chapter 10, he reveals his divine glories to inspire Arjuna and guide him toward liberation. This chapter is like a beacon of light, illuminating the path to true understanding. It unveils the hidden connections between the divine and the mundane, the finite and the infinite. As we journey through this chapter, we'll uncover the secrets of Krishna's divine nature and how they resonate within us all. Krishna, the embodiment of divine wisdom, begins chapter 10 by revealing his true nature. He explains that he is the source of all creation. Imagine a single seed containing the blueprint for an entire forest. That's Krishna, the seed of cosmic consciousness from which everything emerges. He possesses knowledge beyond human comprehension. This knowledge is not limited to facts and figures. It's an all-encompassing awareness that permeates every atom of existence. Think of the most complex algorithm ever created, and then multiply it by infinity. That's the scale of Krishna's divine knowledge. Krishna reveals that those who understand his true nature are rare. They are the ones who have transcended the limitations of their ego and tapped into the universal consciousness. Imagine a drop of water realizing it is part of a vast ocean. That's the awakening that comes with knowing Krishna's divine essence. His words are not meant to instill fear, but to empower us. By understanding his divine nature, we begin to recognize the spark of divinity within ourselves. In verses 8 to 11, Krishna outlines the characteristics of his devotees, those who are truly devoted to him. They are not bound by rituals or dogma. Their devotion stems from a deep love and understanding of his true nature. Imagine a sunflower turning towards the sun, instinctively drawn to its warmth and light. That's the essence of true devotion. These devotees find joy in serving others and spreading his message of love and compassion. They see Krishna in every being and every aspect of creation, recognizing the interconnectedness of all things. Think of a tapestry woven with threads of different colors, each thread essential to the overall design. That's how devotees perceive the world, seeing the divine hand in everything. Krishna, in his infinite mercy, reciprocates their devotion by guiding them towards liberation. He becomes their protector, their guide, and their constant companion on their spiritual journey. Imagine having a compass that always points towards your true north, no matter how lost you may feel. That's the unwavering support Krishna offers his devotees. This exchange of love and devotion is the foundation of a profound relationship between the divine and the devotee. Arjuna, overwhelmed by Krishna's revelations, feels a surge of devotion and curiosity. He yearns to witness firsthand the divine glories that Krishna has described. Imagine a child gazing up at the night sky, filled with wonder and a desire to explore the unknown. That's the spirit of Arjuna's request. He showers Krishna with praises, acknowledging him as the supreme being, the source of all creation. His words are not mere flattery, but heartfelt expressions of awe and reverence. Think of someone standing before a breathtaking waterfall, speechless with admiration. That's the depth of Arjuna's reverence for Krishna. Arjuna's request is not simply a desire for a spectacular show of divine power. He seeks deeper understanding, a glimpse into the cosmic tapestry woven by Krishna's divine hand. He knows that witnessing these glories will transform his perception and propel him further on his spiritual path. Section 5, A Glimpse of the Infinite, Krishna's Divine Manifestations, Part 1. Responding to Arjuna's heartfelt plea, Krishna unveils a breathtaking panorama of his divine glories. He begins by listing himself as the essence within all beings and elements of creation. Imagine looking at a forest and seeing the same life force pulsing through every tree, plant, and creature. That's Krishna, the unifying energy within all things. He is the brilliance of the sun and the moon, the strength of mountains and the vastness of the sky. His manifestations are not limited to physical forms. He is the very principles that govern the universe, the laws of nature, and the cycles of life and death. Think of the intricate workings of a clock, each gear and spring essential to its function. That's Krishna, the cosmic clockmaker, orchestrating the grand dance of existence. He is the courage of heroes, the wisdom of sages, the beauty of art, and the love that binds all beings. Every noble quality, every act of kindness, every spark of creativity, all reflect Krishna's divine essence. Imagine a prism refracting light into a spectrum of colors. That's Krishna, the source of all virtues and talents. Krishna's list is not meant to be exhaustive, but rather a glimpse into the infinite possibilities of his manifestations. Section 6, A Glimpse of the Infinite Krishna's Divine Manifestations, Part 2. Krishna continues his enumeration, revealing himself in every aspect of creation. He is the sacred syllable Om, the embodiment of cosmic sound and the source of all creation. Imagine the power of a single word to inspire, to heal, to transform. That's the essence of Om, the sonic vibration that resonates with Krishna's divine energy. He is the king of serpents, representing wisdom and transformation, and Garuda, the king of birds, symbolizing freedom and spiritual aspiration. In Hindu mythology, these animals are not just creatures, but archetypes, embodying specific qualities and powers. Think of the lion as a symbol of courage, or the dove as a symbol of peace. That's how Krishna uses these animals to represent aspects of his divine nature. He is the celestial tree Parijata, granting wishes and fulfilling desires, and Kubera, the treasurer of the gods, representing abundance and prosperity. Through these examples, Krishna demonstrates his presence in both the spiritual and material realms, reminding us that he is the source of both inner fulfillment and outer prosperity. As Krishna reveals his boundless manifestations, he invites us to see beyond the limitations of our perception and recognize his presence in every facet of existence. Section 7, Threads of Unity, Understanding, Divine Omnipresence. The concept of Vibhuti Yoga, as elaborated in this chapter, unveils a profound truth, the omnipresence of the divine. Krishna is not confined to temples or scriptures. He resides within and around us, permeating every atom of existence. Imagine the air we breathe. It's invisible, yet it sustains life. That's Krishna's presence, subtle yet all-encompassing, just as a single thread runs through a necklace of pearls, connecting them into a harmonious whole. So does Krishna's divine essence connect all beings and elements of creation. This understanding fosters a sense of unity and interconnectedness, breaking down the illusion of separation. Think of a spiderweb glistening with dewdrops. Each drop reflects the light, yet they are all connected by the intricate web. That's the interconnectedness Krishna emphasizes. Recognizing Krishna's omnipresence allows us to see the divine in everything. It shifts our perspective from a limited, egocentric view to a broader, more inclusive understanding of reality. It's like realizing that every drop of water in the ocean, no matter how small, contributes to its vastness. By embracing this concept, we begin to experience a sense of awe and wonder at the interconnectedness of all things. Section 8, The Essence of Devotion, Surrender and Grace. Vibhuti Yoga also emphasizes the importance of devotion as a path to liberation. But what does true devotion entail? It goes beyond rituals and offerings. It's a state of complete surrender to the divine, a deep trust in Krishna's grace. Imagine a leaf surrendering to the flow of a river, trusting it will be carried to its destination. That's the essence of surrendering to Krishna. This surrender doesn't mean we become passive or inactive. It means we align our will with the divine will, acting as instruments of his grace. It's like a paintbrush surrendering to the artist's hand, becoming a tool for creating a masterpiece. Through devotion, we open ourselves to Krishna's grace, which flows effortlessly into our lives. This grace empowers us to overcome obstacles, cultivate inner peace, and progress on our spiritual journey. Think of a flower bud blooming in the sunlight, its petals unfurling to reveal its beauty. That's the transformative power of divine grace. Devotion is not a one-time act, but a continuous process of aligning ourselves with the divine will. Section 9, Conclusion: Embracing the Divine Within and Without, Chapter 10 of the Bhagavad Gita, Vibhuti Yoga, is a profound exploration of Krishna's divine manifestations. It invites us to look beyond the superficial world and recognize the divine spark within ourselves and in every aspect of creation. It's like discovering a hidden treasure map that leads to the ultimate treasure, the realization of our true nature. By understanding Krishna's omnipresence, we cultivate a sense of unity and interconnectedness, transcending the illusion of separation. Through devotion and surrender, we open ourselves to His grace, which guides us on our spiritual journey. Imagine a seed planted in fertile soil, nourished by sunlight and water, gradually growing into a magnificent tree. That's the potential that unfolds within us when we embrace the teachings of Vibhuti Yoga. As we integrate these teachings into our lives, we begin to experience a profound shift in consciousness. We move from a state of fear and limitation to a state of love, joy, and liberation. Vibhuti Yoga is not just a chapter in a sacred text, it's a roadmap to self-realization.